Hello, welcome to your month of September and seasonal quarterly readings for fall. The autumnal equinox begins on Friday, September 22nd at 1:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, when the sun enters into the tropical sign of Libra at 0 degrees, marking the turning of the seasons. We have a more favorable astrological event occurring this month, which is Mercury going station direct on September 5th in Leo. In August, we were able to use the Mercury retrograde as an opportunity to reflect on the power of our words. This month, communication will begin to run more smoothly. For your readings, I will combine the month of September and fall seasons together in two parts. So for the first part will be the monthly forecast for September, and the second part will be for autumn, where I will draw 4 cards. 1 card for the remainder of September from the 22nd through the 30th, 2 cards for the months of October and November as a whole, and a card for December up until the winter solstice on the 21st. Okay, so let's get started with your readings. Virgo, for your September monthly forecast, I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross. So let's see what energy shows up for Virgo. Okay. Here we go. Let's make this a little bit. Okie doke. Okay. What I'm hearing is ask for more. Okay, you may have had a recent, oh, that's interesting. Okay, this has to do with your work, your money, finances, the material things, okay? You work hard. You have a good work ethic. You definitely put in the due diligence. You care very much about the quality of your work. You have pride in what you do, okay? And I feel like you're very skilled at what you do. You may have recently just take some time out to like learn something new or to sort of perfect your craft in some way. There is an element of, like, I hate to say this, maybe not for everybody, but there's a little bit of like poverty mindset. Not feeling like it isn't enough. Maybe your work isn't enough. Maybe you're not feeling appreciated. Maybe you feel like you're not getting paid enough, compensated enough, you're not getting enough clients, whatever it is, there's a lack here. Okay, now what's crossing it is the fullest potential here, which is wealth. Okay, so there's the prosperity consciousness and then there's the poverty consciousness, feeling like there's not enough to go around, having more than enough to go around. Okay, so this is the crossing. I say ask for more because you have the Page of Swords. He's curious, he's also very verbal, and he's very innocent. He goes, please, may I have this? Can I? He's got this little, like, you know, text bubble right next to his mouth, and he's asking, you know, for more, basically. I get the sense of more because you have the 2 tens, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is wealth. It's enough to go around financially, and also with, you know, support the people around you. It's going to be fine, okay? If you're going through some sort of transitory period, it just looks like this is a really, it's like you ask and you shall receive. More than you even thought, actually. So I see answered prayer here. Again, the Page of Cups is you're holding out your cup in order for someone to pour it up, for it to be filled up. Okay, it's a very sweet, it's a very gentle energy. You have all 3 pages. You have the Page of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Page of Wands. So there's news coming in for you, okay? This is also noticing an opportunity that will lead to the wish coming through for you. Okay, so something is changing, or something has changed. You have the Death card in the environment. Okay, so this is changing up your routine, changing up, something around you. You're letting go of something in order to make room for something new to come in. This is the transitory period that I'm seeing, okay? So maybe you've just recently moved, maybe you've just recently changed careers or changed jobs. You've recently had some sort of definite change around you, some sort of loss. I hate to say loss because it would seem as though, you're missing it or needing it back. It's actually good. It's actually needed. It clears the space for something new to come in, okay? And there is something new coming in with the Page of Wands. The High Priestess is listen to your guidance, listen to your guides. You are being guided. This is a change of pace as well. So if something has recently changed in your environment, it's maybe slower to develop, but it looks like it's going to manifest. It's going to sort of bloom. Okay, you've got some wonderful news coming in, and it's the help that you needed. It's the missing piece. It's the information. Okay, there's a lot of dialogue going back and forth. There's an important message that's coming through, and also, hope and fear. Okay, so the hope is to remain in the comfort zone, and the fear is to get out of your comfort zone. That's really where you grow. You got to stretch yourself in order to learn, in order to improve. And I see that, like, you may be tempted to sort of fall back on old patterns or sort of romanticize the past for whatever has changed here. It's like you're sort of, wishing and hoping that it could go back the way it was. But at the other point, it's like you don't really want that either. It's just like the familiarity of what was felt comfortable to you, but it wasn't for your betterment, your growth and development, okay? So that's kind of what I'm seeing for the energy for Virgos for September. Next, I want to draw some cards from the Cosmic Tarot. And like I indicated in the intro, I'm going to be drawing 4 cards from this deck to show me the trajectory for autumn, for fall season, Virgo. Okay, Ace of Cups, a new beginning, 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is wishes coming true, but I don't feel like I feel like, this is a celebration, something to be happy about, okay? I feel like you're excited. I feel like you're happy. You may have just started something new that you love doing, okay? You've got some sort of new inspiration. You're overflowing with creativity. You're feeling like you're gonna get stuff done now. I feel like this is related to doing what you love, okay? And you're just feeling good. Overall, it's just a feel-good card for September. It could be new love, but I get the sense it's just like loving what you do. Okay. In October, you got the 2 of Swords. So it's like, okay, there's a little bit of a stalemate. Things have gone stale. Things are getting dull. You have to make some sort of decision, some sort of choice. Maybe you're not wanting to, and you're kind of like, well, maybe I'll just hold off and see, if it becomes a little bit more clear. Maybe you're holding off for some more information as well. If you don't want to wait too long here, whenever you get the 2 of Swords, it's asking you to make a decision. Okay, so trust yourself to do the right thing, to know the right thing. Okay, you gotta feel it. Then in November, I see there's a patience. This is a patient card. Patience. You're like not really sure if you made the right decision. And I feel like there's a little bit of second guessing yourself. I feel like you're like, okay, I still don't know whether or not the investment I've made, the energy I've put into this is going to pay off. Am I going to see the return on the investment here? We don't know. It's a little bit of a mystery. You got to play the waiting game for some reason in November. December, you've got the King of Wands coming in. Okay, so this feels, even though he looks very serious in this deck, he's actually really fun to be around. So he may come off as being serious, but he's sort of a kid at heart. The King of Wands is going to be very important for you in December. I don't know who this person is particularly to you, but for a lot of you Virgos, there is going to be somebody who comes in. He's kind of authoritative too. King of Wands, maybe has a little bit of an ego, but he's very confident. He's like, he knows what he's doing, okay? Whoever this person is, whether it's family or work, he's going to be a central figure for you for December. All in all, I feel like you do have a lot to be happy about. You have a lot to celebrate. And I feel like you can have what you want. And if you believe that you can have what you want, you probably will with the Three of Cups here. Okay, let's also pull a card from the Oracle cards. It's the Daily Guidance from Your Angels. It's a Doreen Virtue deck. I didn't really mention this in the intro because hadn't thought about it, but I do feel compelled now to draw one of these to sort of close your reading and cap off like the messages for you. So let's see what Virgo needs to hear for September and the fall season. Energy work. Beautiful. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Okay. I see like loving what you do. You may take the leap to be self-employed in September if you haven't already been. For some of you, I feel like it's important to conserve your energy. For others of you, I feel like it's important to get energy healings, energy work. This could be Reiki, this could be massage, this could be could it be any sort of self-care. Could be an exercise class, it could be a yoga class, anything where you are working with your own energy. And you know, I do feel as though you're going to be very aware, especially in September. You're going to be very more sensitive to the energy that it's around you, your own energy. We had the Ace of Cups, which is that feeling nature, so sensory abilities will be heightened at this time. So Virgo, that is your message for September and for the autumn season. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. If you would like a personalized reading that is specific to you and your circumstances, please contact me through my website, sungoddessashley.com, or via email. I will leave the links in the description box below. Wishing you the best month of September and commencement of autumn.